going on, everyone? And welcome back to Picks and Roll DFS. Huge slate tonight, and we're coming off another profitable night in VIP. Today is massive because it is officially your last day to get into my VIP for just $5 for the whole month. And my Betr deal, where if you sign up using code DIME and getting VIP 60 days for free, also ends tonight. So if you've been waiting, this is literally the final call. On top of that, this is the biggest promo week across DFS all season. If you're in VIP, you're getting every boost, every pick, and every plus EV angle delivered in real time. We're going to have multiple gimme picks that we'll talk about today, including Christian McCaffrey's gimme pick on Underdog and Betr and Chalkboard's Brock Purdy gimme picks today. It's free money everywhere. And if you're not in VIP, you're going to miss half of them. Let's get into our first play for today. First, we're going to go with Donovan Mitchell going higher than 29.5 points. Now, as the insights tell us here, Donovan Mitchell has exceeded 29.5 points in 5 of his last 6 games, averaging 31.3 in that time span. And we can see, if we look at that last 5, we can see that he's gone above this line, averaging at 31.4, going above 29.5 points 80% of the time. But again, 5 of the last 6, this is just showing you the last 5. So know that we don't want to just look at the last 5. And I do want to throw caution to the wind at the fact that Toronto's defense overall is ranked 9th in points allowed. However, we can also see that when we look at the head-to-head matchup, 3 of the last 4, he went below this line. However, we can see that these were all last season. The one game that he played this year, in which the Cavaliers did lose, Donovan Mitchell did put up 31 points, going above that line that we are looking for. Additionally, we can see, again, one of the things I want to point out, that they are ranked first in points allowed to shooting guards, but that directly contradicts what he did the last game when they were ranked 9th. We can see that there's a lot of green in the important categories. Again, last 5, 80%. Last 10, he's going above this line 60% of the time. Last 20, 13 out of 20 for a 65% rate. And then on the season overall, 63%. All numbers that we like to see. He has been on an absolute heater, averaging 37 plus in 3 of those games in which he's been on this streak of going above 29.5 points. And with the volume and his efficiency trending up, it's a strong spot to keep riding this wave. Looking for another high game from Donovan Mitchell tonight. Now, real quick, if you're not in my free winnable page, join it. Again, it is absolutely free to just see numerous free picks and bonus plays that I drop out throughout the week and every single day. Again, this is just how it looks. I'm dropping, as you see, free plays for all subscribers on Chalkboard, on Betr, Underdog, Rebat. You can see some of the success to show you that this is not a fluke and this is consistent victories across the DFS platforms. And if you want to join, again, you can at least start off with a free plan so you can get a taste of what the membership would be like with more plays. Yesterday was an amazing slate with a full NFL, all NFL games, plus NBA and some NHL and college basketball. Again, this is the perfect time to join, especially with all the additional games throughout the week and promos across multiple DFS platforms. You're going to get those bonus plays, free same game parlays, and extra plus EV angles every night. It costs nothing. Link is in the description. Now, our next play for today is going to be Scotty Barnes going higher than 7.5 rebounds. Now, if we look at the insights here, it tells us that at home, Scotty Barnes has failed to exceed 7.5 rebounds in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging just 6.1 rebounds in that time span. So if you are a little bit apprehensive or a little cautious when you look at the insights, you can play a little safer. Try to find that 5.5 line and play that. Now, on Chalkboard, which is where I'm playing all of these props for today, there is that option to drop down Scotty Barnes play. And depending on what level you are in Chalkboard's platform, there are some additional profit boosts that you can use to kind of supplement the juice that you get for dropping down or using an alternate line. However, if we look at some of the details and data in terms of Cleveland's rebounding defense, one bright spot for us is that they are ranked at the bottom 10, ranked 30th in rebounds allowed to point guard or power forward specifically, allowing an average of 12.3 rebounds per game. Scotty Barnes, in his last 5, has averaged 7.6 with 2 shining moments of 11 and 9. His last 10, he's averaging 7.7 with a median of 8. Last 20, he is averaging 8. Head-to-head, 2 games this season, he's gone above this line with 10 in each. And on the season, he is averaging 7.9 and a median of 7. Now, we see that Cleveland allows 12.3 rebounds per game to power forwards, and we can see that Scotty Barnes usually averages around 12.4 rebound chances. So we align the average of rebounds allowed by Cleveland's defense plus his rebound chances. This is a perfect matchup for him to be around double-digit boards again. Now, I want to kind of give you some really great promos before we get into the last pick for today. Just a quick reminder, today is the last day to join my VIP for just $5 for the entire month. You get 20 plus plays a day for the price of coffee. And if you join Betr using code DIME, you're going to get 60 days free inside my VIP. But that also ends tonight. Plus, if you join Betr using code DIME, you're also going to get the Brock Purdy gimme pick of today, where he only needs 1 passing yard to cash. You can combine that with one of the plays from today's video and begin building your roll. Plus, they are also going to give you free $10 to start off your bankroll on Betr, and a deposit match bonus up to $200. If you're not on Underdog yet, they have an amazing promo going on right now. If you use code LOB and play $5, you'll get $100 in bonus funds. Plus, today's gimme pick is going to be Christian McCaffrey. He only needs 1 rushing or receiving yard to cash. And lastly, Chalkboard. They are also going to give you a Brock Purdy gimme pick where he only needs 1 passing yard to cash, and you're going to get a 100% deposit match up to $100. If you join any of these promos or any of these DFS platforms and send me a screenshot of your email confirmation to picksandrolldfs@gmail.com, you'll get a free month in VIP. Keep in mind, Betr, though, if you join Betr using code DIME, you get 60 days. But that promo, for me, ends tonight. This is the cheapest and best time of the year to be inside VIP, and it all ends tonight. Now, our final play of today is going to be Cade Cunningham going higher than 8.5 assists. Now, the line is at 9.5, and you can totally play it there, and you'll see why that is a very solid play. But I'm just dropping it 1 down for a little bit of a conservative play for today. Now, you can see the 9.5 is a goblin play on PrizePicks, and you can see that it is heavily favored on multiple platforms. You can see FanDuel at -142, DraftKings -143. And here's why. In his last 10 games, Cade Cunningham has cashed this 9.5 projection, going above it 8 out of 10 times, averaging 10.2 and a median of 10. Last 5, we can see 100% hit rate. Last 20, 65% rate, going above this line 13 of 20. And then head-to-head, we can see there have not been any matchups this season, but we know that the Pacers are not the same team that they were last year, right? They are riddled with injuries, and that will help, especially as we see here that Indiana's defense is ranked 22nd in assists allowed, allowing 9.2 per game. And they're going against someone who on the season is averaging nearly 10 assists per game. And this is why I dropped the line just a bit, so that 8.5. And again, if you're playing this on Chalkboard, more than likely you'll have a profit boost or an Underdog, and you can use that to supplement some of that vig that you get by dropping that line. Now we can see he averages around 17.5 potential assists. So combining 17.5 potential assists with a bottom-tiered defense in terms of assists allowed and his consistency at averaging, just this season alone, averaging nearly 10 assists per game, this is the perfect environment for him to go above this projection, which is why I love this line at 8.5 or 9.5 assists. So those are the plays for tonight. Donovan Mitchell going higher than 29.5 points, Scotty Barnes going higher than 7.5 rebounds, and Cade Cunningham going higher than 8.5 assists. Drop a like if you're tailing, comment your favorite play on the slate, and again, links for VIP and all the promos are down below. Today is the last day to get in for $5 or get 60 days free when you join Betr